it's been fun to play a character that's different than me. Incredibly different. And it was crazy to realize just how much I fell into the character of being like, I love playing this guy even though he's so different from me. And being able to be this kind of a person. Hello, fellow storytellers. This is Casey Broadhead. I am the Dungeon Master for Knight Castle Services. And you are so cool. I just need to start saying that. You're just so cool. Come on. Today I'm here to just kind of talk about making a character. And what's so cool about making a character who's not you. But may have some similarities, right? And so to start, let me compare it to real life. My likes differ so much from those in my family, from those who are my friends. My likes differ a lot. I like watching different videos than they do. I like doing different things than they do. I found to be super interesting is some of the members of my family are very adventurous. They like to go out, they like to go for a hike, they like to do this, they like to do that, right? And I personally find so much more enjoyment when everybody else is at the beach or whatever, riding wave runners, riding whatever, jet skis, something like that. I find it so much more enjoyable to be sitting there in the shade, talking with someone the entire time and doing nothing else. I have so much more enjoyment doing that. Throughout high school and middle school and elementary school, I was bullied through the whole time that I went through. One of the biggest reasons was because I had a temper and I would react to what was said. But it was just something that I noticed that I had this moral compass that I wasn't going to stray away from. I was willing to say, hey, this isn't right, and you shouldn't be doing that. One of the biggest things in my life is that people shouldn't be mistreated. I have always been incredibly protective of my family and of people that I always saw shouldn't be treated one way. Special needs boy who had, I believe it was autism. We were in the locker room as you are in middle school, getting dressed to go to gym class, all this stuff. A bunch of the boys had started throwing his clothes back and forth while he was just standing there in his underwear and just doing this. And I stepped right in between this and took clothes, and I shouted at them right in the middle of the locker room. And they all looked at me like I was some freak for doing this, for standing up, for saying this wasn't right. But going back to the characters, it's fun to make a character that's a little different than you are, but with some things that are the same. For instance, I made a character, I think I've talked about this a little bit before, but one of the characters I'm most excited about and actually have loved is made a character named Leon, who is a very, very talkative, very flirtatious, a very confident in exactly who they are with no need to be affirmed for who they are. Which is not me. I am not flirtatious in any sense of the word. I simply am not. I also I don't like that I do, but a lot of times I can care a little too much what people think about me. Whereas the character I'm playing, Leon, is just like, well, this is fine. Like, I don't care what you think. I'm wearing a very flamboyant dress that you probably think is, like, completely inappropriate, but this is fine because this is me, and you could deal with it or get out of the way. And it's something that it's been fun to play a character that's different than me. Incredibly different. And it was crazy to realize just how much I fell into the character of being like, I love playing this guy even though he's so different from me. And being able to be this kind of a person. And so when you make a character, there's obviously the rules of the game that go into it, like your statistics, your ability scores, all of these things that we'll go over another time. But start it with, who do you want to be? And what are the weaknesses of your character? For instance, one of Leon's biggest weaknesses that I built into him is that he doesn't always think about how what he's doing could affect someone else. I made that specifically a part of who he was. He doesn't think, oh, I'm doing this and this could make something bad for a friend. Not to the point that it would harm them physically, but he can go a little too far. with kind of what he's doing. For instance, one of the things that I was doing when I had this character, I had another friend who was playing as the dungeon master. My character at the time, Leon, the same character. He found a set of torches, a set of door handles that he stole. They were all just door handles that it's kind of you wrap around and you have a thumb that goes on and opens it. Found a bunch of those door handles, found a bunch of torches, and he wanted to attach them to a cart. I don't know why I got this in my mind, but it was fun and hilarious. I wanted to attach these torches to a dude's cart and light them up so it would be like a tiki kind of Hawaiian party cart thing, right? And so my character, playing in his role, went a little too far and was messing with my friend, trying to get him to let me attach these to his cart, to the point that he kind of got a little annoyed with me. And especially with my character, and it was something I had to apologize for after. One of the things about Leon is, despite all this, he really cares about people, which is something I do. I really care about people, and I want them to be happy. I really want everyone to be okay. That's one of the things Leon cares about, but sometimes he can get carried away. He goes the opposite direction. And yeah, if I were to give any advice to anybody making a character, start with who are they? Not what's their class, not what's their race, not who are they and how are they going to fit perfectly into this game, but who are they? What do they want? What are their flaws? What are they weak at? What are they strong at? What are they good at? So I am super excited that you guys were here. And again, remember, you are so cool. Say it at the beginning, say it at the end, you guys are cool. You guys really are. Keep going with life. You are cool. And I'll see you next time, fellow storytellers. We'll see ya.